So the main reason I decided to attend the workshop was in order to gain a more practical perspective on how to implement the new QCA code, which we have voluntarily adopted.
This is my second round of annual report for a AIM-listed company. Previously, I sort of qualified in FTSE 250, so for me it's really understanding the differences between over complying with corporate governance codes that go beyond requirement and actually getting to know how the QCA code can be applied and embedded rather than always going for beyond and what is best practice instead.
The board is doing a good job based on what I've heard today, that we've got good processes in place and that we have the right culture embedded within the business, but it is how we disclose that is the challenge, and how we ensure that we can communicate our governance processes effectively with our shareholders and our stakeholders in a meaningful manner.
So we adopted early, so our last annual report was compliant with QCA Code 2023. So again, just to keep doing what we're doing and making sure that we're actually considering what we're putting in the annual report and also what we're doing on a day-to-day basis.
The flexibility of the code essentially allows us to work within the parameters of what helps the company, what works for the company. We're a small business, we're not an AIM-listed business, and therefore we can essentially work with what works for us rather than essentially trying to implement measures that don't work for our size business and our type of business.